Good morning. Today is September 30th, and our lesson today is lesson 2-5. And our question is, how do we use our knowledge of area and perimeter to find the, oops, that's not right, the area and perimeter of complex figures. Now, I'm sure you're asking right now, Mr. Winkleman, what is a complex figure? Well, don't worry, ladies and gentlemen. We will discuss that as we go through the lesson. But we're going to start off the lesson today with just a few review problems, just so that we can kind of remember, or hopefully it won't be too hard to remember, how do we find the area and perimeter of a triangle, and then how do we find the area and perimeter of a parallelogram. Alright, for our first review problem, ladies and gentlemen, we've got this triangle here, this lovely triangle, and we are looking for the area. First we're going to look for the perimeter of this triangle, and we are going to look for the area of the triangle. So why don't you work through this, pause the video, work through the problem, and then check and see how you did. Now, the first problem was, what is the perimeter? Remember, perimeter is the distance around. So if you were to walk from side 1, side 2, side 3, that would be your perimeter. To figure that out, you're going to add them all together, and you're going to get 10 plus 10 is 20, plus 9 is 29 centimeters. The next one is just looking for area. Remember, the formula for area of a triangle is 1/2 base times height. Our base, ladies and gentlemen, is 10. Our height is 8. 10 times 8 is 80, and we're going to take half of that. And our area is going to be 40 square centimeters. Now, hopefully you got that correct. If not, check and see when you made it the errors, and we'll look at our next problem. Our next problem is a triangle. And again, these ones are not drawn to scale. I'm just drawing triangles because it's hard to count all of those things when I'm trying to draw it at the same time. And our dimensions are 2 centimeters, 6 centimeters, 4 centimeters, and then when we draw our height here, that is going to be 3 centimeters. Once again, we're looking for the perimeter and we're looking for the area. Why don't you figure those out? We'll pause the video, figure those out, and then check and see how you did. Hopefully you've taken some time to work on these problems. Now the first one, we're looking for the perimeter, and again, perimeter, distance around. We're going to take 4 and we're going to go this way. 4 plus 6 is 10 plus 2, so our perimeter is 12 centimeters. Area is, remember, 1/2 base times height, so our base is 2 centimeters, our height is 3 centimeters, 3 times 2 is 6, we're going to divide that by 2, and we're going to get 3 square centimeters. Our next problem is a parallelogram, and again, we're just going to draw it just because, not worry about the exact measurements. And I'm going to draw my square right here, and our dimensions are 6 centimeters, 4 centimeters, and our height here is 5 centimeters. Pause the video, and we want to find the perimeter and the area. Okay, now I'll pause the video and determine those two. Alright, hopefully you've taken time to figure this problem out. We'll start with finding the perimeter. Remember, perimeter is just the distance around. So we're going to just walk around. 6 plus 4 is 10, plus 6 is 16, plus another 4, and that is going to give you 20 centimeters. Area is going to be base times height. Base is 4, our height is 5. 4 times 5 is 20, and I'm just going to write centimeters squared for this one. Hopefully you got all of those two problems correct, and we will throw one more problem at you for our review, and another parallelogram which looks like this. This one is not very neatly drawn. I apologize. We'll draw our square right here, and our dimensions are 7 centimeters. This is 4 centimeters here, and our inside is 3 centimeters. Once again, let's look for the magic perimeter and area. So pause the video, solve the problem, and when you've come up with 2 responses, check your responses by playing the video again. Let's see, we're looking for perimeter, so we're just going to walk around our parallelogram. So we're going to go 4 plus 7 is 11, plus 4 is going to give us 15, plus 7 is going to give us 22 centimeters. Now, area, if we recall, is base times height. So we have base is 7, height is 3, base times height is 21 square centimeters. Well, that's it for video number 1. Let's head to the web page and check out video number 2.